Hi there, this is Save with Crypto. Okay, so today's video is for people who probably haven't seen the channel before. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. This is fairly new for me, and the channel has grown quite a lot recently because I've been talking about EGLD, Elrond, and the associated Maiar app and the Maiar DEX. That's a decentralized exchange. There's a lot of people following me because of the Maiar DEX, but at the moment I just want to talk about the EGLD price because I think this is interesting, and I'm going to give you 7 reasons why I think the price of EGLD is going to explode very soon. And I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not very good at TA, but I do know this project pretty well, and I've been quite dedicated to it for well over a year now. And I'm quite into the team. I like the whole Elrond ecosystem and everything to do with it. But, you know, you don't have to take what I say as being gospel. It's probably not. It's just my ideas. So here we go. Number 1 is the TA, the technical analysis of EGLD. I'm not very good at this, but I was watching Eric Crown this morning, Eric Crown Crypto. It's actually still live now. I mean, I'll leave the link to the actual video in there, but it's kind of probably about 90 minutes into the video. He talks about EGLD. What he was saying is there's a possibility of it coming down, possibly something like to 250 or something, but the overall trend is basically up, and you know, he's saying that long term it's looking very, very good. I mean, what I can see myself is maybe something like, you know, doing a double bottom and then sort of shooting off to the moon sort of thing. But I'll let you watch the Eric Crown video. His channel is brilliant. I love him. I think he's a great character. His TA is spot on, some of the best on YouTube in my mind. I think technically EGLD is ready to blast off, and for me, something that's come down that much already is probably ready for a bit of upside. Which brings me to point 2, is the actual price. Now, typically what happens when something starts pumping like mad, people, you know, FOMO in near the top, and then they get upset when it comes down in price. But if you look down from the high price to say what it is right now, you're talking about a 44% drop, and that did drop the other day, you know, to nearly 60%. So at the moment, EGLD to me is at least, I don't know, 40% off or something like that. The actual price of it is relatively cheap. Now, I did get EGLD when it was super cheap way back in 2020, but I think now, if you want to buy some EGLD, I think right now it's a good price. It might go lower, might go to 250, maybe 240, but I think anything under 350 I think is a bargain. Thirdly, the influencers, and in particular people on YouTube. I mean, there's lots and lots of videos with people talking about price predictions for EGLD. A lot of people talking about, you know, $20,000. This guy here, Crosses Crypto, I really like him. He's always very bullish on the price of crypto. But in addition, you've had people like Crypto, whose channel is massive. He bought a load of EGLD. That Martini guy, Jordan, he is always talking about EGLD. He's been talking about EGLD for years now, and he's very bullish on it. So there's a lot of people on YouTube and on Twitter talking about EGLD. So it's certainly an interesting project, and it's nothing fly by night. It's a solid project with a team that's working all the time to make it better and better. Now, my 4th point is to do with Maiar. Maiar is both an app and an exchange powered by the Elrond blockchain. If you haven't got the Maiar app on your phone already, please do use the link in the description below. I think that gets you a discount if you buy EGLD there, and it's an easy place to buy EGLD. If you don't want to use Maiar, you can use crypto.com as well. I'll leave a link for that in the description as well. And if you join crypto.com and get one of their higher tier cards, you get $25 worth of CRO for free, and so do I, which is really cool. But yeah, Maiar. I mean, Maiar, the app on the phone, has been working well for about a year or so. I've been staking my EGLD there, earning about 13% APR, which has been really cool. It's been a great place to, to store and earn money from my EGLD, and also reinvest it to compound the gains. The Maiar exchange launched on November the 19th, but it wasn't actually live till the 20th. And since it launched, they've had a few problems. That said, they have been working through the problems, and they have been keeping us updated via Telegram and Twitter to say what's happening. Some people are a little bit worried because they can't see their funds at the moment. I'm personally not, and I have a small fortune in there at the moment, but I'm not worried because I'm sure it's going to be live any day now and everything's going to be amazing. Maiar uses a token called MEX, and what you also need to do farming and other things in Maiar, you need EGLD. It's a bit hard to show you right now because I can't show the exchange working, but part of my technique was to use EGLD and MEX liquidity providing pairs to produce another token called locked MEX, which is another version of MEX, which doesn't start unlocking until December 2022. But the whole of the decentralized exchange, the DEX, the Maiar exchange, is kind of powered by MEX and EGLD. To do anything with it, you need EGLD. So I think the demand for EGLD is going to be huge. Now, Maiar is going to be something like Uniswap or maybe PancakeSwap. Now, the problem with these is, for example, like with Uniswap, you need to connect your MetaMask wallet, and not everybody likes using MetaMask. Myself, I don't keep any Ethereum in there. I just don't like relying on a Chrome extension to be my wallet. Now, the thing is with the Maiar exchange, you can use the Maiar app as your wallet, or you can use a web wallet, or you can even use a ledger, a hardware wallet. And I think this is just a much better system. And also, the actual fees on the Elrond blockchain are tiny. Something like Uniswap is now almost unusable because of the Ethereum gas fees just being massively high. I mean, PancakeSwap is a better option, I suppose, at the moment because you can use the Binance Smart Chain there, which is a lot cheaper. I think Maiar is going to beat both of those, and it's going to excel in lots of ways. But the point being is because of the delays getting the Maiar exchange functioning properly, there are people like myself. I've had a lot of EGLD staked on the Maiar app, and I'm now unstaking it so I can get involved in the farming of the MEX, and some of my EGLD won't unstake for a few more days. So as soon as this is live, I might buy some EGLD if it's still cheap, just so I can get in on the act and start earning these crazy amounts of rewards in these initial few weeks. And I don't think I'm going to be alone in that, so I think there's going to be some significant buying pressure for EGLD. So my fifth reason I think EGLD is going to be huge is because of Holoride. Now, Holoride is a way that passengers in a car can have a kind of 3D AI experience and actually play a game or something like that that works in sync with the motion of the car. So you get a very realistic experience, and but you can be in a world of like dinosaurs or aliens or out in space or something like that. I mean, do take a look at this video on holoride.com and you'll see what I mean. Holoride has its own cryptocurrency associated with it. The token is called Ride, and Ride is going to be the first project on the Maiar exchange. Now, Ride was supposed to launch today in about 3 hours' time, but because of the problems with getting the Maiar DEX functioning properly, Holoride is going to be on a different timeline and it's going to be delayed. Now, some of you might have been lucky to get the free Ride tokens in the airdrop. I wasn't because I missed the deadline for the KYC, so I don't have any. But I want to get involved with this as soon as it's live, like on day one. Now, I believe the only way I can do that is by having some EGLD. So I'm going to have to buy some if I can't get hold of some that isn't unstaked. For those of us that have been active with the Maiar exchange when it was working last week, I believe there might be a way how we can produce Ride from LK MEX. But for everybody else, the only way to get Ride is by using EGLD, which is why I think there's going to be buying pressure for EGLD. Number 6 is this article here saying the Romanian cryptocurrency Elrond breaks USD 5 billion market cap after move into the US. I mean, Elrond is a great success story for Romania. And this article here said that on Wednesday, September the 15th, EGLD was trading at $273 and the total market capitalization was $5.3 billion, making it the 33rd most valuable cryptocurrency in the world, according to coinmarketcap.com. The strong price increase was supported by Elrond's push into the United States. Starting Thursday, September the 9th, US citizens can buy EGLD via credit card directly from the network's Maiar app. Now, that was back in September, and that did give the price a good boost. But I think once all these other factors are taken into account, I think people are just going to want to hold EGLD, maybe use EGLD in the exchange. At the moment, it's 31 on CoinMarketCap, but I can easily see this being a top 10 crypto very, very soon. Now, my seventh and final point is how much Elrond has been adopted in Romania. There's this music festival called Untold Music Festival. I believe it's one of the biggest festivals in Romania, and you can buy tickets for it with EGLD. When you're at the festival, you can buy your, drinks, food, whatever, with EGLD via the Maiar app. And I think that is such an amazing step forward. I also believe that the Elrond team have been in talks with colleges and universities about, paying fees in EGLD, that kind of thing. So I can see in Romania, certainly the adoption is starting to happen with EGLD. And I think it's only a matter of time before the rest of the world realise what an amazing fast blockchain the Elrond blockchain is, how cheap the fees are, and just how completely convenient it all is. And then once the Maiar exchange is fully functioning, there's going to be people like me using the Maiar exchange to earn money from farming, and it's just going to be amazing. I'm really dedicated to EGLD and the Elrond network. I think it's wonderful. And as a quick update on what's happening with the Maiar DEX, here's a thread from Benjamin Minku, the CEO of Elrond, and he's saying the Maiar DEX solution is now ready and in review. It's been a few hardcore days, but it's going to get a lot better. And, he's listing various things that have been happening and stuff. I mean, they're just testing it thoroughly, and their main concern is security, obviously. And I think somewhere here it says, the Maiar DEX will likely resume processing in the next 2 days. Okay, so that was at 3 p.m. yesterday. So I think we're looking probably in the next 36 hours. I think we'll see the Maiar DEX live. And of course, I will do a video to update you then. So please do make sure that you are subscribed. Please feel free to comment. I will try and answer all your questions you may have, but it might take me a little while to get round to it. If you've enjoyed the video, press like. If you haven't enjoyed it, press dislike. In fact, press it twice just to make sure. Do tick the notification bell so you'll get time-sensitive alerts. And above all, tell your friends.